Make sure that we're going. Okay, we're going. All right, we are back again. Oh yeah, moving my drink over here this time. That's where it's supposed to be. Right. So we have a slightly new plan going forward. We're going to be primarily focusing on writing for now, because we realized that if we create piano reductions for all the songs, that we're actually going to be able to make them faster because we'll know exactly what we're having to create. So that is kind of our main focus for today. I do have a new template set up, which has all the features that we need straight out the gate. I totally forgot to put this on. It's my bad. Hold on. One moment. Now we should be good. Very nice. All right, so now we have this set up and ready to go. I've got this, got to crank the output on my end a bit more. Oh wow, that has a lot of... Huh. I didn't realize that. Right. Let me make sure that this limiter is putting a lot of latency. No latency, no latency, no latency. Okay. So, today's task really is just creating some chord progressions for that song we were working on last time. I'm going to have to pull up Discord and just kind of listen to it real quick. Let me get Discord pulled up. See if I can actually recognize chords in here today. Where are you? Demos, obviously. It's loud as shit. What I could do, it's going to be really annoying, but I'm going to go find... What the fuck is happening here? I'm going to go find that, track. Go. We'll just grab that track, snag the chords from it, and then we'll go from there. Fuck. Alright. This is our main chord progression, I think. These walls look like home, but I know better. I know I'm not alone and under pressure. These look like roots, so good news for me, because it means I can grab all this, drag it into a new live set, do not save because we're going to be saving over it in a minute. Pop this over here. I think it was a 16 bar thing. Because it was. All right. Before I go any further, I got to do this. That people can hear me. Come on. There we go. All right, we'll turn the limiter off for now. We're going to need it once production actually starts. Let's save it. Let's go to my clients. This is track number 2. We'll just save it in here. We'll save over it. We didn't really miss much on the last session, so. All right. So we have these chords here. So the first thing I got to do is optimize the key. And then once the key is optimized, I'll be able to go back and actually start building up the chords. The goal in my mind is we'll do 4-part harmony and then maybe 5-part harmony. It's gonna be a long road to get there though. That's the problem. All right, let's try to figure out the optimal key for this to be in. Oh, tempo is wrong. There we go. Okay, so we are just listening back to the chord progression. I'm not too happy with it, if I'm being honest. I'm not convinced at the key that it's in, because we have A and B. All right, so I gotta try to sandwich this down, try to figure out what key this needs to be in. All right, so starting from the bottom, have B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, A. Okay, maybe I can remember that. I doubt it though. B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, A. What fucking key is that? Is that B minor? I think it might be. It has to be B minor. All right, B minor then. Let me grab notepad. Save those lyrics. All right, so initial key B minor. Save that for later. All right, so figuring out the key is actually pretty easy. All we're going to be doing is taking this, transferring it an octave down, and then putting it at the same root like this. And then we can already see we've already reduced it by that. So we're going 2 steps up, 1, 2, which means that we are now in the key of C sharp. So we're going to put it here. C sharp is the following key. And basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the interval stack, the difference between these, as small as possible. And just kind of looking at this, I can already tell that we might have already hit the limit. So now we're going up 1, 2, 3 keys. As you can see, we're the same. So it's 3 keys up from C sharp. The other way we can do this is to copy the initial progression again, move it over, and then move 2 intervals down, like this. So now, this will be a bit easier for me to calculate. So it's going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from B. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is E minor. Minor. Okay, all these are minor keys. So we're trying to find a balance between a really solid root note versus the difference between all the notes, right? So let's move on to the next one. This time we're going to be moving these 3 down like this. Now I know I got to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes from B, which of course is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, F sharp. That is a particularly good key to play that song in. That's a really good key. I'm going to keep moving this along until we effectively run through the entire octave. So we did 1, 2, 3. Now we got to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. And as you can see, the gap is already bigger than the one that we created at the beginning, so that's not really ideal. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is G sharp. that is a really bad key to play that in. Okay, I think this is going to be the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift that down. Okay, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A minor. That is a really bad key. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, everybody. Right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, that's A minor. All right. So the best key is either going to be F sharp or E minor. So we have C sharp, which is here. We have E minor, which is here. Or F sharp minor, which is here. In theory, E minor is going to sound a bit darker, but F sharp is going to give us the most power for root sections. C sharp minor would actually work pretty well too, and it's the most condensed, but we're also sitting at B, which is not so good. B is really, really low. So we might have to redo all the chord progressions to try to figure out what's actually best. So maybe we'll just do that. I will put this somewhere over here for now. I can probably also expand this. So for the folks that are joining in, today is really a writing day. This is probably going to be a bit more boring than normal production stuff, or it might be more interesting. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, man, I don't remember the original key that this is in. Maybe the Discord will tell me. It does not. Maybe it's... I remember it initially being in G sharp minor. I don't think this is G sharp minor. Now, of course, I can't go back to double check. Oh, wait. It's F sharp minor, I think. Right? Yeah, that sounds right. Or is it B minor? Now I don't know. Shit. Because it has... versus... Maybe the chords will tell us. Oh, it is F sharp minor. Get that G sharp in there. Okay, it is F sharp minor. Damn it. Means I have to go back and redo all the things that I was doing. Fuck. Alright, we have to recontextualize those. Damn it, I hate doing shit like that. That's so stupid. Luckily, though, we know that I can just do this. Down. Go. 1, 2. So 2 up from F sharp minor. It's G sharp minor. That's where we were before. You know what? So now that I know what I'm doing, let's keep rotating through these and seeing what's what. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B minor is going to be a really bad key to do that in. Okay, let's continue forwards. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C sharp minor. Okay, we are getting somewhere. C sharp minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Ooh, that's a big span. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, D sharp minor would actually work pretty well as well. But unfortunately, it's spanning a much bigger sort of gap. So we can't really do that. We'll give it... What have I done? There we go. We'll give it one more chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. E minor is over here. Okay, so we can still do E minor. Okay, so we have the root right in the middle. Or, sorry, down here. Wait, what? Where's my foot? Oh, there it is. So you have E right in the middle there. D sharp down there. Damn it. This is really, really tight. Where does, A? How often are we... Oh, we're hitting A quite a bit. Shit. What about D sharp? D sharp is here. It just sucks because that low B is gonna suck so bad. If I take this, so we have E minor at the end. Let's actually take a listen. Oops. Whoa. Shit. Okay. So we're in the key of E, which means I need everything below that E to go up here. Sounds very happy. And of course we have to do that, which I don't like. Okay, not a big fan of how that's playing out. Let's keep going. All right, so we're in the key of E minor. The next key is D sharp minor. Okay, which means we can grab these A sharps and move them up here, but unfortunately, we're spending a lot of time. Spending a lot of time with that A sharp at the end. I'm not sure I like that. Okay, moving backwards, we have C sharp minor. Quickly label that, C sharp minor. Control A, down a bit. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a very dark sound. Okay. Okay, I think C sharp is where we want it to be. It's got a couple of problems. It is a much larger... I mean, it's not too bad of a range, I guess. What I could do, if I really wanted to make it a little bit better, is to do this. Then we have that A over there. That's really high. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to go for C sharp. This is good. This is progress. Once we know the key of the song, everything else fits into place. Unfortunately, we are going to have to delete all the chords we've been working on so far. And this is where it's going to get pretty goddamn annoying. But I have found that this is kind of the best way to make chord progressions for me, at least right now. Make it nice and quiet. So we're going to need Serum running sine waves and Pro Q4 running, well, Pro Q4. And I've got this teeny tiny little worksheet that I have hidden in my browser here. In fact, let me split it so I can still read chat. All right, so I have a little chart and it's going to tell me basically exactly where I can place these chords. So let me get it all the way down to where we need it to be. Just low bass. Another thing that I can try is taking that B1, because that is pretty low. You can see how it sounds. Okay, that's a bit more... I'm sure this will be okay. This makes more sense, in a way. Alright, so we have our bass line. So now we're going to grab everything, move it the octave up. Reduce my grid down a little bit. So now we've got this sort of really heavy, solid foundation. And because this is going to get annoying pretty quickly, I'm just going to turn this off. So the goal here is 4-part harmony using extended chords, because extended chords just objectively sound better. God, I have such bad dry mouth from my new meds. Sucks. So using this little chart that I have, we're going to be basically mapping these chords out. This is going to be kind of boring, but it's very important we get this right straight out the gate. All right, so we have... Can I do... So it would be either that... So that's the root. Fuck, I need to just... this is so annoying already. It would be this. It's kind of a sim covered signature thing to do a 9 omit 7 chord right off the bat. See, that sounds like shit, but we'll make it work, I promise. Next we have B. So we'll start with the basic triad, which is obviously this. Then I have to think about what extension I want to put. I guess it's going to probably be A, because we can't do this. Sounds a bit too positive. It sounds a bit darker and more aggressive, so grab that. Do the rest. E. Big, fat E major chord. In terms of that, we have... Ooh, yeah. That might be my... Ooh, do I do this? Nah. Nah, we're gonna go E sharp on the top. Hello, G sharp. What shall we do with you? What shall we do? Has to be G sharp minor, just like this. Nope. Okay. Little F sharp. A major. Okay. A major in this context. Yes. So that's my favorite combo of chord. Combo of chord? I'm tired. All right. F sharp. More minor chords. That's what we want. Do I have an E? Yes. We're getting all of my favorite chord shapes today. All right. Returning with this. Ta-da. Save. And then, of course, we need the G minor sound. Into the G major sound, which is going to be... Very nice. Very nice. Right. Now it is time to check the intervals. We actually have to be really precise about this. We have a minor third. We already know that that's no bueno, because this is the lowest you can voice a minor third. The next one is G sharp. Ooh. Doing perfect fifth. We can voice that all the way down to B flat. So this is technically safe. This is technically safe. I'm gonna move that up. And just for funsies, we'll activate this. Okay, so now we have G sharp 1 here. All right, so that is a fifth, which again is safe. But is the D sharp 2 to E2 safe? That might just be a step too far. Let me check. So E3 is here. Ooh, we are just off by 1. Just off. So we don't really have much of an option here. We have G sharp here. This is a nice bass sound. It's either that or I do this. Perfect fifth. This is a minor 6, which can be voiced down to a G2. We are 1 semitone away, so that would make the most sense. All right. Here's our big, fat, stupid chord. Ooh, nice. All right. So these are going to be very far spread out chords and shit, but that's fine. Next we have this B0. We have D sharp. That's a major third. The lowest you can voice that is obviously B flat 2, which is here. Can't do that. What about a fifth? Okay, we are 1 semitone away, but that is technically possible. We'll try it. This is F sharp 1 and A1, which is a minor third, which means that we can't voice it above here. So we are going to have to move this up. Then we have F sharp, D sharp. So we know that this is a fifth. Yeah, this is a fifth, minor 6, major 6. So we need F2. This is F sharp. So this relationship is safe. Then we have D2 to A2, which is a tritone. The lowest we can do that is B flat 2, which is here, which means that this relationship is safe. So we're getting some weird chords, but that's kind of the point. We have a major third here. Lowest we can voice it is here. So we know that that relationship is not safe. We can boost that up. We already know that this is going to be perfectly fine, so we can keep it. And we have this. That's a major third sound. But it should be... Yep. This chord is safe. Checking it again. Sounds a little bit muddy, but that's okay. Can always fix things later on if we have to. But right now, these are all safe chords. Got a minor third here. Lowest we can voice it is C3. Just beyond that limit, so we can't do that. Of course, we can still voice fifths perfectly fine. We have a minor. Not... Fuck. Got this minor third tone here, but that works. We have F sharp and B, which works. Okay. Always double checking. Very cool. Now I've got this A and this C sharp. Fortunately, we're just off by one semitone, so we can't do it. So we know that this relationship is safe. What about this relationship? Doesn't sound muddy. The lowest we can go for a major third is here, which means this relationship is safe. And this G sharp to C, that is definitely safe. Okay, dropping it down to F sharp 1. Have that minor third sound. Lowest we can do is here, which means that this relationship is not safe, so we gotta boost it up. This fifth sound is definitely safe, so we can do it. This minor third sound is technically safe. And then this is safe. Very cool. So we obviously know about these next three chords because we already did them. So we'll just grab these chords for now. Did I do that right? Hold on. Yep, we got it. Ah, then we already have this set up. So I know I can just do this. Those will stay there. This will go up here. And just like that, we're done. So we can test this again with a piano. I'm going to be swapping back and forth from the sine wave thing to this. Using sine waves can really help to figure out if something's muddy or not, but always check with the piano as well. Almost forgot to set the velocity correctly. Try it again. This chord's a bit crunchy. Okay, let's add in the low bass to make sure that we're not doing anything silly. Very nice. Okay, I mean, there's the E major chord here is a little bit muddy, but I'm not going to worry myself too much with that. So now what we got to do is we got to look at these chords and start stacking them up even higher. So this is going to get even more technical and complicated, but here, we'll make a duplicate just to be safe. Let's kill the low bass notes because we don't need them anymore. So the way that this works is we take a look here and we go, okay, that D sharp up there is the limit for what the chord can be and what it can become. So now I know I have to just keep stacking these upwards until I get beyond this D sharp, essentially like this. And that's your new chord. So now I know, like, okay, hey, we have this A2 here. You can just start moving things up like this. This A has to also go up. And you just listen. Right? I found this to be a really simple technique for creating better chord progressions that still sound good. So again, we have this chord here. Got a double stack. This goes here, and this has to go up. Also, it's kind of nice to know that whatever you're doing, as long as you keep things in this kind of range, you'll be fine. It is kind of boring, but you do this once, and then you don't have to worry about it ever again. Boom. Shit. Aw, are you fucking kidding me? Oh boy. Sucks that I gotta sit here through all this, but it will make... It will be worth it, is what I'm trying to argue. Won't overlap anything. Now what's crazy is that we can then take all of this, copy and paste it into here. And as you can see, nothing overlaps. It's the important bit. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That sounds so good. Holy crap. And so this is the bare minimum. So I'm actually going to call this lower interval. Fuck me. Lower interval limits. And then we'll call this the full chords. I just want to listen to that again. Damn. That is nuts. All right, don't need this anymore. That's crazy. That's the whole chord progression. Done. Very, very messy, but we'll pull through. I should totally write down the chords that we used. So it's what was it? C sharp, minor, 9 to, it's probably Yep. B. Seven to E major. E major 7. G sharp. Does it have the F sharp? Yes. Then A major. A major 7. And I happen to know it's C sharp minor 9 again. To B7. To E7. And then it's G sharp minor 7. Wait, what? Is that not... Oh, I just forgot to put the minor sign in. Go. G sharp minor 7. G sharp minor 7. And then G sharp 7. Okay. Full chord progression is down, and it sounds beautiful and lush as fuck. Damn. So now, of course, the issue becomes, well, what the hell do we do with it? We're gonna need some kind of a song structure. So we had that melody and those lyrics before, which we know takes up this specific chunk. I guess we'll just go from there, really. Loop thing off so it's not my way. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I need to get a basic structure lined up. I think it's going to be annoying, but I'm going to add a new MIDI track, put it on top, so we can kind of fuck around with the lengths of stuff. So this will obviously be the verse. I really want it to have probably 16 bars of chorus. What I need to be doing is listening to my references. Hold on. References. So important. Oh, wait. The Discord has them. Am stupid. So really, it's going to be this priorities, I think. Visit. Take a little visit. Okay. We'll have this as a chorus. Probably have to do, if it's full EDM. Let me grab the do 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 do. Yep. All right, so we'll have a little builds up. Shit. Let me just push this over here for now. Oh shit, I gotta color code these. All right, so we have our verse, our chorus, a build up. Drop's gonna have to be 16. Sorry, Norma. It's just how we do things. Drop. What color shall the drops be? We'll make them blue, I guess. All right, and then we just need another verse, another chorus, another build up, another drop. How long is this? 3 minutes already? Oh shit. I'm gonna have to wrap this up or some shit. Interesting. Okay. And then we'll have to do probably 8 bars for an outro. Yep, outro, fade out. We'll do that. Fuck. Right, so we'll have this be our outro. Our drop is this blue, so we'll make the outro that. All right. I'm getting a good feeling about this so far. So at minimum, it's 3.5 minutes. 3 minutes is really the bare minimum of what I need it to be. So, yeah. This is a very, very, very simple song, but I feel like if we do it right, we might be able to tell a lot with it. Of course, my only thing is that she'll probably want to have a third verse in there somewhere, which means cutting the drops in half. Because my rule is always to only do 2 choruses. That's more common in electronic music, is you only got 2, so you fucking better use them. Okay. I know what I gotta do. For the radio release of this, at the very least, we'll just have a short little intro here. Make it red because it's funny. All right, so from here, fade out, it's 3.5 minutes. It's not ideal. I could probably work with that. Maybe. True. Verse, chorus, build, drop. Unless we make it long as fuck. No, I like this. Okay. Bare minimum of 3.5 minutes at the very least. All right. Let me start adding locators so I know what I'm doing. Drop. Verse. Chorus. Mm. All right, and then the fade out. Don't do that. The fade out is super important for this album because we're going to be blending things together. All right, that means I can get rid of this and we're good. So I need to have these not be here. Put them. Please cooperate, Ableton. Thank you. Oh boy. All right. So I need an idea for the, we'll do the verse or maybe the chorus first. Maybe I should do the chorus first. I probably should. I'm just trying to think of what would be good. I should probably start with the... Okay. What a nice chord sound. In terms of the verse, one thing I can think of is I want that bass line. No. No, I have a better idea. Oh, yes, I have a better idea. So we're gonna grab... Fuck, we're gonna grab this. We'll turn the bass line off for the first half. Don't do that. Fucker. All right, we'll turn the bass line off here. Interesting. Shit, I might just do this for now. Then, what do I do with this? Maybe just turn off the upper voice. Give that vocal some space. Let's try it. Hearing something. Gonna have to turn these on in the end. All right, Norma's voice. Voice. Was it? Where was it? Oh, you silly goof. Where did you put your fucking... So she says her range is F4 to A6, but I think she means F3 to A5. I think that's a pretty fair assumption to make. Because... Alright, let's come up with a melody. We'll just disregard her. I need to have my lyrics pulled up. Yes. So my lyrics. Right. I'm gonna delete all this. Delete. Alright, so now I get to just sit here with my lyrics and try to find a cool melody for this. Probably should turn the metronome on, right? Keep forgetting the key I'm in. Is there an E in there? There is an E in there. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Cool. All right, so I like this melody. Only issue is that that D is sitting right there. I could go... Eh. No. Ooh, wait. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. No, too corny. Kind of like that. Is there any C sharps in here? Nope, we are just laying on the dark, heavy, and thick. Ooh. Do I go? Okay. There we go. That's what I needed. So let me just I'll write it the octave up for now, I guess. Fucker, I hate that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Is that even in the key? It is. It doesn't sound right. Son of a bitch. Fuck. There we go. Very nice. Okay. I gotta nail this. There we go. Do. Why does Ableton do that? Stop it. I think I have the timing wrong. Oh, I got it. Okay, that is the vocals for that down. Let me just drop this an octave. Let me just, yep. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Very nice, very nice. Shit, I should have actually made sure that we were playing the correct notes for her. What was the lowest note there? Fuck. Shit. Ass. This particular C sharp, let's make sure it's in range. Wrong fucking plugin. Okay, C sharp 4. Wait. Do. That's her lowest note. Oh, wait, no, it's not. See, now this is interesting, because, is this her lowest note, or is this? Knowing her voice, I'm pretty certain she meant F3, not F4. Because A6... It's an octave even higher than that. A4, A5, A6. This is A6. Like... Are you sure? I want to assume that her lowest note is this. I think it's actually here. This is a much more reasonable range to try to write in. I'm very certain it's this note, which means we're going from here to here. It's right in the middle of a range, so we got plenty of space to go up and down. Well, there's only one way to know, and that is to do some actual bullshit, but we can do that later. For me, this sounds okay. Obviously not ideal. Those look like home, but I know better. Oh, I'm not alone and under pressure. The monsters you have sown, from the grave they enter. Am I strong enough to look into the dark? See, I already know what I want to do for the next bit. I really do know what I want to do. All right, I'm gonna give her some space with the highest sort of notes here, except for this last bit. No, I'm not alone and under pressure. Monsters you have sown, from the grave they enter. Am I strong enough to look into the dark? So in theory, I need to actually like look at my voice and see if I'm just like bullshitting myself or if she's actually... What the fuck? Put it on the goddamn audio channel, dingus. Right. Well, I think I can turn this off and still turn this on. Ah, gotcha. No feedback for me. These walls look like home, but I know better. Oh, I'm singing this note. I could try to sing that, I guess. These walls look like home, but I know better. I know I'm not alone and under pressure. The monsters you have sown, from the grave they enter. Am I strong enough to look into the dark? Yep, that works. My voice is absolutely fried, but we're making it work today. What I should do is send this to her and just be like, hey, is this the right range? All right. Means that I can move the fuck on. I did get up there with great struggle and great difficulty. Oh yeah, I should probably boost this a little bit. Fuck, I need to boost this so that way we know. That's 64. It's 80 for the next step up. Yep. Do some fancy shit with this later on. You know what would be a smarter move? The smart thing to do would be to just Control A, Control C, duplicate this, and then, oh, it already did it for me, whatever. We'll just come in here and kill everything we don't need. There. So we can just call this vocal. Oh, fuck off, caps lock. Vocal melodies and shit. Of course, that's gonna double that, so I have to hate computers sometimes. Which means I can get rid of the lower interval limits and replace it and turn it back on and call this vocals and call this piano. We should be good. Nice. So I have an idea. It's going to be a little crazy, but we'll try it. Fuck. There's something there. Something. Ooh, I like that movement. Wait. Something. Oh, This is the problem with writing melodies, is that you just sit here and bash your head against the wall for like 6 hours until you figure it out. I think I like that. Ooh, wait. Eh. Why isn't this working? Ooh, wait, here's something. Okay, I think I found it. Took some time, but I got it. Oh shit, the whole point is that I write it on the other fucking... I may be a little bit stupid. I may be the stupid. Ooh. Something. Okay, okay, I'm getting it now. I'm adding swing when I'm not supposed to be. Damn it. Why the fuck did you do that? Let me just... Come on, you bitch. Thank you. The fuck? What the fuck is that? Are you fucking kidding me, Ableton? Why the fuck would you do that to me? No, I'm trying. I was adding swing to it when I wasn't supposed to be. Very annoying. Why do you keep deleting my notes? Come on. Does it work? And I'll just leave it for a measure and then repeat. Does it work? It does work. Do it again. Be helpful if I did it in the right fucking measure. Something like that. Oh, I think I get it. God damn it. So annoying, Ableton. Maybe? I don't fucking know. I'm not super happy with that melody, but on the top. metronome off. That bit's nice. I almost want to just kill everything over here. Just kind of bring this over here. It makes a lot of sense now. Okay, let's try from the top. Maybe. Okay. It works, I guess. Okay. I'm not thrilled with it, I guess. And another option I have is to just mute the vocals and try to figure out some piano stuff. Maybe? Not really sure. I'm stumped on this one. I'm just like, I'm not super there today. It's been a long week for me. Like a long fucking week. I'm just like, my focus is out of whack. Just trying to think of what I could even do, to be honest. I'm just not happy with any of these melodies or anything. That's my issue. What I might need to do is I might just need to download this this chord progression and just kind of walk around with it and really try to understand what it's trying to be. At the very least, I do like these full chords over here. And I could probably try to do something with a drop. It's so pretty. Yeah, okay. God, I know this one's short, but I'm stuck. I might have to call it here for today, just for now. I gotta sit on this idea for a little bit longer. I don't think it's ready yet. I just need to figure this out. There's something about this one where the way the vocals are sitting in here, it just doesn't work right now. So, all right, I'm gonna end stream here for today. Sorry, I don't got a lot of energy. Like I said, it's been a really fucking long week for me. Maybe we'll resume this tomorrow when I have a bit more ideas. So, all right, with that, see